Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and I am going to attempt to kind of practiced routed speedrun the practice seed for this week. And this one I found much more difficult to come up with a good route for, and I'm still not sure that it's anywhere near optimal, but I've been toying with some ideas, and this one is also difficult because there's an ender pearl and an apple, which are kind of some sources of randomness. And I have a lot more mob exposure in this one in terms of fighting mobs. And there weren't any like huge structures to take advantage of on this one that I was able to find that would help out with some of the items. So I'm actually trying, this is live commentary, I'm actually trying a different route than I've tried before, because I think it might be better. But if I can just get a time up that's like in the sub 19-minute range, I think I'll be pretty happy with it. But we do want to try to get the apple early if possible. So I'm chopping down just one swamp tree here early, and I'm going to get, I think, 5 pieces of wood, and then go hop into the cave and get a few things going. Oops, there was more wood there, but that's fine. More is better than less, and eventually I'm going to need mushrooms. And from here, I don't think I hear any mobs around. It's always possible that a creeper's about to sneak up on me and make you all laugh at me and cause me to have to do a whole lot more editing. But let's go ahead and get our usual kind of initial stuff. And one of the reasons I've changed this part of the route is because there's some coal in here, and I found that I've been running low on coal and wood if I didn't have any early coal. And so getting a couple pieces of early coal I think is going to help me out. But let's make our usual tools and have at least one furnace ready to go. And then we can see if we got lucky with the apple, but if not, there will still be other opportunities later. The coal is right here, and there is some iron down there, but I don't really need it. So I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I do need a fair amount of iron in this one, but that's something I can come back for later. Okay, I don't see the apple here yet. And so, yeah, I'm not sure the best way to do this right now. This is probably a suboptimal route, but I'm going to run over here and chop down this tree. Yeah, I guess if I get all the sugarcane now, this might be good. I'm going to chop down this, I'm going to grab this sugarcane, and then while I'm over here, I'm likely, with the mob fighting I need to do later, going to need to kill those pigs. And then I also want to make sure we have the red mushroom. And sure, I'm going to chop down this tree as well. And I only have 7 sugarcane right now, but that's okay, because there's a little bit more sugarcane right over here. I need to get to 9 so that I can make the map eventually. But I've spent a little bit of extra time. Oh, I'm spending more extra time here because I'm grabbing this now. Oh well. On this part than I wanted to, because I want to get downstairs quickly so I can come back upstairs while it's still daylight and finish up a few things before we have to worry about trying to fight endermen and skeletons. I don't see an apple over here still, so if I don't see an apple over here still, we're in bad shape. And I do not. So hopefully this tree will be able to save me later on. And yeah, I'm also kind of going back and forth. I'm going to take this pumpkin. Usually I get this pumpkin later in the run, but I'm going to go ahead and take it right now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go get a spider eye from a spider dungeon that also has a chest with a bucket, and I think it has something else of use to me that I can't think of what it is right now. Sadly, it's not a bone, so I'm going to have to kill a skeleton for the bone. There are some dungeons with bones, but they seem kind of out of the way and not worth it, and I need to chop down that tree that I just chopped down because we want to get the spruce sapling. There's my spider eye, which is great. And I'm going to try to ignore the spider. Sure, that works. Alright, that actually ended up being really good, so I'm happy about how that went. My spruce sapling is not here yet, which is unusual, so let's try to get that. And actually, you know what I can do? I can get rid of a bunch of crap that I don't need right now. I don't need that, or those. I want to turn these into these. I don't need that. I want to turn these into these and have blocks in the bar. I could have been cooking something probably, but usually the spruce sapling would have been here already. All right, this is an easy item that I was not expecting to get hung up on. There's my spruce sapling. Okay, great. And yeah, I could have been cooking something during that time too. Oh well. Actually, that would be a good optimization for the future, is I could be cooking while I hop into the spider dungeon. But oh well, let's not worry about that right now. Next thing I need to do is I'm going to go down here to get some water from a bucket and then go down into a ravine in a cave system. And I'm also going to grab some iron that's over here, because I think the last time I did this I had one extra piece of iron, but it's pretty close. I need to have these in the bar so I can get my water bucket. But we are going to go down into a cave that has a ravine with an emerald and gold and redstone and diamonds and lapis that are relatively accessible. All right, so what we need to do is we need to start getting some of that cooking. And then I also want to make more of these because there's other things I could have cooking right now. I could have this cooking, and I could have this cooking. And then there's some iron right here, and then there's also some other iron in the wall right over here, and I'm going to need it to make all of the iron things that I need on the card. And there's also some iron downstairs near the diamonds that we're eventually going to get. So the iron that's in the wall, I think, is right here. Yeah. So there's a decent-sized pocket right here. And I think I dug a little bit suboptimally to get at it, but good enough. I am down a little bit from fighting the spider, so I need to make sure I eat some food and heal up. But we have some more cooking optimization to do over here. We can switch that to that. And over here, here is some of the food. And over here, I'm just going to dump this in here, I think, and let it keep cooking there. And then I wanted to go ahead and get those paper ready to go for some reason. And while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to go ahead and make the fishing rod so that I don't forget about it later. Okay, and then over here, I want to take a risk. Okay, come on, water, get down there. There we go. Great. There could be mobs in here. If there are, they might kill me because I'm pretty much just ignoring all the mobs. So let's hope there aren't mobs and they don't kill me. Okay, my water buckets was not behaving appropriately there, but now it is. Oh, crap, I forgot to grab the 3 iron to make the iron pick. I have to make another iron pick down here. Darn it. All right, screwed that one up. I need to make even another furnace down here. Oh, man. Okay, so I did things out of order. I don't know if other people are necessarily going to play this seed. Oh, and I forgot to eat this, maybe? And so that would be kind of like a reset normally if I thought that there was going to be high competition. But until I know there's any competition, I'll just live with it. Is there anything else I can get with this stone pick right now? No, but I can at least... I can do this, and I could probably use another couple pieces of coal later on so that I don't have as much wood to manage. There we go. And now I can make my iron pickaxe, which I was supposed to do upstairs with the iron I already had cooked. And I need 3 diamonds for an iron axe, but I'm actually going to grab 6 diamonds and make 2 iron axes, or diamond axes, whatever. Whatever those things are. I lost one of the diamonds. Okay, that's okay. We can get another one. Because I do have a bit of mob fighting to do. And so the extra axe will come in handy. Oops, let's do that. Okay, great. And I do need all the iron that's here, and I think that's all the iron that's there. Then I need to carefully extract this emerald. There we go. I need to get some redstone. There we go. And I need 2 pieces of gold. There's another piece of gold in the wall over here. I have to avoid the silverfish. That block is a silverfish block. And then I need to climb back up. I see a bunch of creepers. Hopefully they don't fall on my head. Looks like they're on the other side. So we're just going to ignore them. And I do need to grab a tiny bit of iron from over here. This will work. I don't remember exactly how much I need, but 2 or 3 blocks should certainly be enough. Okay, and then we can head upstairs, and at this point I can switch to using these now, and hold on to my wood in case I need it. All right, yeah, I got very lucky that none of these creepers fell on my head, and this might be a bone. I don't have a place in the route, darn it. I don't have a place in the route where I definitely get the bone. And so was just kind of hoping to get a bone there. Didn't happen. And the place I go up is right here. I do hear another skeleton. But I guess he was in the cave I just exited. So we'll have to get the bone some other time. And that was not quite right. Let's switch to these. And with my water bucket, it can become a milk bucket now. Yeah, I don't need the water bucket for anything, right? Right. So I'm going to drop that off. We're going to turn it into a milk bucket, and then I have a bunch of crafting I need to start doing. And I want to get back to where I can chop down the trees and try to get the apple again. So that's where I should go stand so that mobs won't spawn right there at that moment. And yeah, so I need to go stand in the swamp over here, chop down this, and try to get an apple. Yeah, and then start doing some major crafting. Okay, so crafting table and furnaces. Oops, got an extra crafting table, that's fine. Furnaces. I need to cook up that for sure. I need to cook up these for sure. I'm going to need 3 more stone, which I've forgotten to get again. Gosh darn it. I always forget that. That I need for the repeater. I need a flint and steel, and I forgot to ever get the flint, so that's a shame. There are opportunities to get a flint over near the jungle, which is somewhere that we need to go shortly, so it's not a huge deal. But let me go get 3 pieces of this to cook up in somewhere. And then I can do my fishing. And let's get rid of some things I don't need to be carrying. I do still need, yeah, that thing. Oh man, I just fished up a mushroom stew bowl, which is unfortunate. I do still need the chest, because I need to make a hopper. So let's go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to need a cart to put it in. And hey, I got the fish. Okay, great. That was very close. I was almost too late to get the fish. So there's my hopper cart. Here is some more stuff. We need a gold sword. I'm going to need a flint and steel. And let me go ahead and update the card and see where we're at. Right, and I need the shears to shear the thing you do. So let's grab that. And then, did I ever chop this down? Oh, there's still another tree here I didn't chop down. Gosh darn it. I need this apple. All right, we're going to have to come back for the apple, I think. Because now we need to be hunting Enderman and skeleton. And did I ever make my mushroom stew? I did not. And so it's kind of fortunate that I fished up the bowl since I forgot to actually craft the bowl, I suppose. So that's a thing. And there's a place to get a flint over here as well. Do I have a golden apple? I do. Okay, let's get it on the bar. I hear the skeleton. He's over there. There will be other skeletons, such as this one right here, who's conveniently by itself, I think. Okay, and he sadly did not drop a bone, so far as I could tell. Creeper, you can just pull up. That's fine. Let's get our flint for flint and steel. I need the squid ink, which is right over there. Thought I might have seen it. Nope, didn't. Okay, there's my flint. And here comes my... nope, too many skeletons there. We're gonna skip out of there. We'll find an easier skeleton who's all alone, ideally. And trying to get my food down a little bit before I eat, because I don't have that many opportunities to eat. Okay, Enderman. We really need to get lucky on the Ender Pearl here, because this is one of the major bits of luck in the run. And yeah, this is potentially like a place to lose or gain 2 minutes at the end of the run. If you get lucky with your Ender Pearl. Okay, we got lucky with the Ender Pearl. That's terrific. Now I can go get the little shrub. I need this too. But let's get the shrub. I do still need the bone. How many skeletons were there? It might have just been one over here. I don't see him anymore. I do see one skeleton over here. But while I'm over here, and I see a skeleton over here too. Alright, let's try killing you. I need to get the melon and the cocoa bean. I think I might have just gotten a bone. I'm not sure. Oops. Oh boy. Okay. I was not aware that you could climb the vines there, but I did. Hooray. Instead of falling in the pole. All right, and so now we need to go back for the apple, I believe. I'm going to eat my golden apple at this point because we're in pretty good shape. And I might be able to finish out this run in 2 minutes if everything else goes well. And so I prefer to have the extra hearts kind of already banked. Yeah, okay. So let's just avoid all of these guys if we can. We need to get back to our apples. And then I need to craft a sign. I need to craft... Oh, I never got the squid ink. Gosh darn it. Okay, squid ink is something I still need to. But let's hope the apple's here, because if the apple's not here, we're kind of sunk. And I'm not seeing the apple right now. Okay, not too many bad guys, though, so let's go ahead and craft the sign. Like so. And what else do I need to craft? The redstone repeater. So I need 2 of these. Bing, bang, boom, bizzle. And then I think I need to update this. We're at 22 items. I need the flint and steel. Got that. I need the lime dye, which is just cooking this, which I should have been doing already. And then we just need the squid ink, which I probably have to go back to the ocean over there. And the apple, right? Yeah, apple. Wait a minute. No, I already got the apple. Oh, I picked up the apple at some point and I didn't realize it. Okay. And do I have the bone? I don't have the bone. Okay, so we need a bone and a squid ink. Yeah, this is totally doable. It'll be better than my previous best, which was 19 minutes. There we go. The fact that we got the ender pearl. I think it will be a profit to have eaten that, even though I took another skeleton arrow. All right, if I were a squid, where would I be? There's one. There's a bunch. Those are kind of near the creeper. I will stay away from the creeper to make sure I don't explode. This guy's swimming out towards me. Here we go. All right. We are going to win it. And we're going to get a time of 16 something, I think. Yay! Okay, 16:31. I'm happy with that time, actually. I'm sure it could be done better. There's a lot of places that you could potentially optimize the run, but it's been very difficult to do. I kind of changed the order that I did things a bunch of times, and I'm still not sure what's optimal. And in that one, I had to spend a bit of extra time. I'm not sure when I got the apple. A bit of extra time to get the apple. But I'm pretty pleased with how that one turned out at the end. I'm getting over a head cold, by the way. I don't remember if I mentioned that at the beginning. So if my voice sounds weird, that's why. In any case, I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I look forward to comparing scores with all of you. Bye-bye.